Coming up next, Weeknight with Ellie Muller. That's right, it's coming up next on the one and only Nick at Night. When late night TV breaks, we fix it. From the gorgeous YouTube Dome Show, jingle your jingle bells and la 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 your la la la's, because it is the Christmas edition of Weeknight with Ellie Muller. And now, a man who has one more Christmas gift for you. That's right, the glorious gift of comedy. Woohoo! He is the one and really the only Mr. Ellie Muller. Ha! Welcome to Weeknight Update's Christmas Spectacular. My name is Ellie Muller. What's up? And a very Merry Christmas to all you folks out there on the other side of the screen. Yes, the theme song was composed by Donald Mattis Piano, of course, and Tori's Gaming Spot and Candy Bar Tunes are responsible for most of the things that you'll see here on this program tonight. And they are Shoutout Spotlight, along with Eva Emily Dragon Ball 2004. Hopefully she'll return to this program very, very soon. Pierre Kelly, Mega Elise, and Blingy. Please check all those people out. Now, there are two things I want to say very quickly before we move on with the rest of the program. First off, when I was referring to the swear that I wore during last night's installment of this program, which came out early this morning, I apologize. I said the word that instead of the word this, and I was referring to the swear that I was wearing. Everyone knows that you use the word this when you are referring to something that you are already wearing. Alright, that was a mistake that I made, and I'm sorry for making that mistake. Now, you also might have noticed the jump cuts that have appeared during some of the episodes of this program. That's only because I often find myself making mistakes while filming this program that are so huge and so wild that you would laugh at me for years if I had left those mistakes in. So that's why certain episodes of this program will have a few jump cuts. I'm sorry about that. Hey, I got an idea. Let's find out what's up, huh? What's up with Christmas? A day that everyone loves a lot. Hey, the jokes are coming. Relax, alright? Someone actually tried to capture Santa with a whoopee cushion once. But that person failed. I knew it! That person was naughty. Everyone knows that you don't prank Santa. Come on now. And hey, Titzel and the retro Christmas lights are trending again. Why? Everyone wants to have them. So do the kids. Wow. What else should I say, huh? Alright, folks, it's time for another top 8 list. MP, Elephant, let's roll. Boss, tonight's category, top 8 signs that your Christmas will always be great. Number 8, you're not stressed. Number 7, everyone's relaxing. Number 6, the Christmas tree is perfect. Number 5, you're inside. Number 4, you're watching this show. Number 3, you have just watched the Yule log. Number 2, your family members are with you and nobody's screaming. And number 1, this top 8 list is over, so there you go. Wow. That was interesting. Yeah. Merry Christmas. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Thank you, boys. Thank you. You know what? Hashtag week update. Hashtag Ellie Roll for late night. Hashtag Ellie Roll for adulthood. Hashtag spread love around. And hashtag autism is awesome. Get those hashtags on social media, please. Like this thing, subscribe and grab share and chat in the comment section down below. Whatever you do, please do not go anywhere. We'll be right back. with the in-between monologue, Toy Story, A Moment for Everyone, August Time, random advice, this week's Count of the Week question, a special musical performance on performance, and a very special installment of Cadaver and Sparkle. Yeah, this is going to be a jam-packed program. And by the way, the name of this jam-packed program is indeed Weeknight Update. And now, here it is, your final night.
Happy Christmas. It's Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Chrysler.
Ho, 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 ho.
At Empire Carpets, we'd like to wish you and your floor a most luxuriant, stain-free holiday and wall-to-wall happiness in the new year.
Christmas is over for another year, and after a season of giving, there's only one thing left to do. Get into Future Shop now, because our biggest Boxing Day sale ever is almost over. It's your last chance for massive savings store-wide. Plus, there are huge discounts on our 97 closeout models. But you better hurry, because this guy will be stocking up for next year. Future Shop's biggest Boxing Day sale ever starts Saturday.
Welcome back to Weeknight Update's Christmas Spectacular. Tori's Gaming Spot will have another story for everybody in a few moments, but first, it's time for the in-between monologue. Here we go. The best-selling Christmas song of all time is Bing Crosby's White Christmas. Of course, the worst Christmas song of all time is A Trashy Christmas by the Trash Cans. Go figure. The first Christmas card was created by Henry Cole in 1843. Of course, that card was worth 3 cents. Jingle Bells was played in space for the first time in 1965, but it wasn't originally a Christmas song. Oh no, it was originally a Thanksgiving song. Of course, everyone knows that it usually doesn't start snowing outside until the beginning of December. The most famous Christmas ballet of all time is the Nutcracker. I will tell you why, but I already did a show about the Nutcracker not too long ago. Pay attention! And finally, the most watched holiday movie is It's a Wonderful Life. I will make a joke about that, but I don't want anyone to get mad at me, so I think that we should move on. Hey, it's time for Tori's story. Merry Christmas, Tori. What's tonight's story?
Hey guys, Tori Mullins here, and welcome back to Tori's story. So the next story I'm going to be telling you is about another holiday. Called Christmas. And here's the story. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their hands, and Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and drew up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the lustre of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick, more rapid than eagles. His courses they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, all, as dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet an obstacle mount to the sky. So up to the top house and coursers they flew with the sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof and prancing and pawing of each little hoof as I drew in my head and was turning around down the chimney. St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished and with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke the smoke it encircled his head like a webbed he had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his hand soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod up the chimney, he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team, gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, he drove out of sight. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. The end. That's the story about Christmas. So stay tuned. Stay tuned where I tell the next story. Bye, guys.
That was wonderful, Tori. That was wonderful. Yes. 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 Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo! That was emotional, deep, and wonderful. Hey, let's have a moment for everyone, huh? Folks, Christmas is one of the greatest holidays ever, but some people seem to take it for granted. That's just not right at all. I mean, everyone tends to overspend on so many things for not just Christmas, but for all the other holidays as well. The holiday season is not about spending a ton of money or getting so many presents. The holiday season is all about being grateful for what you have, counting your blessings, having a lot of faith, and having a lot of fun with your loved ones. That's what the holiday season is all about. Some people still don't understand that. And I am really upset about that. I mean, when will everyone understand what the holiday season is all about? You see, that's why a lot of people are stressed out during the holiday season. Of course, that's also why those people will be 10 times as stressed out in the new year as they are now. If we can just get the entire world to understand the true meaning of the holiday season, then everyone will be able to have a lot of fun on Earth again. Wouldn't that make everyone happy? Yes, it would. Of course, everyone would be a lot happier if I stopped making so many mistakes on this program, but that's not the point. I mean, look, it's not rocket science, all right? Enjoying the holidays is something that all of us can do. I mean, why do you have to make it so difficult? I mean, you can worry about so many other things later, but now is the time for you to relax and have some fun. And we are about to have some more fun right now because it is time for us to have a little talking time. Here we go. Apparently, when Mike was listen to this, folks. When Mike Wozniak was a little kid, he tricked Santa. Well, he tried to trick Santa by putting a whoopee cushion somewhere in his house. Now, listen to this, all right? When he left a whoopee cushion in such a high-risk location, his mom was really upset, and Santa put him on the naughty list. That's right, he put him on the naughty list. Now that's why. Of course, that's also pretty smart on Santa's part. Because, look, you can't prank people. That's just not right. You can't do that. Alright? And also, a whoopee cushion? Really? Really? That's a new low. Alright, that is a new low for anybody. Man, when will some people get the hint? Now, according to social media, retro Christmas decorations are in again. That's right, they are trending. You know, younger Generation X members, millennials, and older Gen Z shoppers are using their money to buy classic Christmas decorations. And this is really interesting, all right? Now, listen to this, all right? John Lewis said that the sales for the retro nostalgic decor, saw an increase of 180% in 2025. I know, it's wild, huh? Speaking of decorations, my family and I have Christmas decorations as well. Matter of fact, let me show you what they look like. You see? Those are amazing Christmas decorations. And guess what? We've had those Christmas decorations for quite some time. So, there you go. How about some other advice for the world, huh? It's always good to spend Christmas with your loved ones. It's a bad idea to spend Christmas in a garbage can. Being grateful for what you have on Christmas is great. Taking care of a bear on Christmas will turn you into a bear's buffet. Never give someone a walk for Christmas. That person will hurt you with that walk. And finally, always have a fun time and count your blessings on Christmas. What? Were you looking for another joke? Come on, it's Christmas. Now, this is your last chance to answer this week's Count of the Week question. By the way, this week's Count of the Week question is, if you had to choose between watching the Yule log on TV and eating as many cookies as you can eat, then what would you rather do every year during the holidays and why? Go over to the post section of my YouTube channel page and answer that question as honestly and as thoughtfully as you can. Now, stay tuned because coming up after now, stay tuned because when I wrap this thing up, there will be a very special musical performance in honor of Christmas, and then there will be a very special installment of Cadabra and Sparkles created and animated by Andy Bartoons, in honor of Christmas. And then after that, this show will be over for the night. But tomorrow night's episode of Weeknight Update will be very, very, very special because you and I will talk about cookies together. With some help from Tori's Gaming Spot, Mild Chocolate Christian Faith Cheese, Candy Bar Tunes, and GDQ, the YouTuber aka GDQ. Will Iramity Dragon Ball Over 2004 be here? Will Iramity Dragon Ball Over 2004 be here as well? I don't know, but we'll just have to wait and see. Also tomorrow night, you and I will find out who this week's Count of the Week winner will be, and you and I will find out who this year's Grasshopper of the Year will be. So, tomorrow night's program will be huge. You do not want to miss it. In the meantime, guess what, folks? That's the news. Now I'm out, skis, for all, and Merry Christmas. And now, it's musical performance time. Merry Christmas to you all. Here's a very special musical performance for all of you folks at home. Merry Christmas from everybody on Weeknight Update and Nick at Night. That was musical performance time. Now, stay tuned for Cadabra the Magic Bunny.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is now time for the Cadabra and Sparkles Christmas special.
There we go. Oh, hey everybody. Happy holidays. We were just putting some finishing touches on this Christmas tree. It's just missing something. Some lights. I'll be right back. need any help, Kadabra? Yes, Sparkles. Could you help me pull the lights out of the closet? Okay, Kadabra. I'm on it. Whoa! I guess we can call it, instead of Christmas lights, it's Christmas strikes. Well, everyone, that's a wrap. We'll see you all next year. So have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I say, we look beautiful on this Christmas tree. Yup, we sure do.
Join us again next year. Same Kadabra time, same Kadabra show.
Ho, 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 ho.